Hey guys, Matt from Adventurecruiser, and I've got some disappointing news for you today. I'm sure if you have any experience with an APX radio, you are familiar with tagged versus no tag on the radio. In this case, this is a radio without a tag. I don't know the history of this specific radio. I'm guessing it was a parts radio, and somebody far smarter than me flashed it, created an 8000, and bada bing, bada boom, there you go. However, when a radio does not have a tag, oftentimes the serial number is something like ABC123. And you know that it's a parts radio. You know it's the redheaded stepchild of a Motorola. And you may or may not trust your life to it in the same way that you would trust a legitimate radio. Well, eBay specifically is ripe with lots of radios that have tags. But I was talking with Accomplish the Impossible today, who runs another radio YouTube channel. And if you haven't seen his stuff, go check him out. He's pretty awesome and way smarter than I am. Very cool guy. But he sent me this. Check out this APX XE. The flash code is lowercase n parentheses XY6 lowercase j. Now, guys, Motorola never does that. Motorola never has special characters in its tag. Here's an example of a legitimate one. It is all uppercase, all numbers or letters, and it follows a proper sequence. People are counterfeiting tags now. Now, why would you want a counterfeit tag? Well, there are two reasons. One, as a seller, it increases the resale value of your radio. If you can counterfeit a tag, then somebody will think it's more special. And the other is if, let's say you're a volunteer firefighter, volunteer sheriff's deputy, and you have your own radio, you want it on a trunked system. System administrators typically will not let a parts radio like this on their network. So it has to have a tag, and the features and the flash code have to match. I only found out about counterfeit tags last week from another radio guy. I assumed that they existed. I didn't know how prevalent they were. But to see one in the wild so quickly, man, that's disappointing. To me, I have a harder time with this than I do with buying a parts radio. I feel like a parts radio, at least, I know what I'm getting. Whereas this, unless I'm really paying attention, it can be problematic. And maybe if you're a firefighter, it can let you down at the wrong time. I mean, there are a lot of reasons why it's a bad idea. It's just a bummer. Now, if you are buying a truly new radio, it's going to come in a clear plastic clamshell, and it's going to have the feature set also printed on a piece of paper, or a sticker in this case, in the box on the clamshell. And there's a different code here than is available online, like Acredam. And these are not yet being counterfeit, at least not as far as I'm aware. But just be aware of what you're getting. Just because it has a tag doesn't mean it's a legitimate radio. I mean, look at those tags. I don't know, can you see them well enough? There we go. Sorry, I'm trying the Big Clive thing, and it's maybe working. The tags are identical. I mean, it looks great. The UL tag's different too, though. That's interesting. But, I mean, I've seen variances in Motorola UL tags. I'm going to double check that, though. Anyways, guys, buyer beware. Just because it has a tag doesn't mean it's legitimate. Double check and make sure that the tag is legitimate, too. Anyways, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks to Accomplish the Impossible for helping me with this. And go check out his videos. Have a great day.